3,000 sunrises, that's all you have left. If you're 40, that's it. 3,000 mornings to open your eyes before they close forever. Does that number shock you? It should, because right now time isn't just passing, it's accelerating. It's stealing what little life you have left, and you don't even notice the robbery. You used to feel it. Christmas to Christmas felt like forever. Now years collapse like dominoes. Your child was just learning to walk. Now they're leaving for college. How? Look me in the eyes. This isn't normal. This isn't just getting older. Something has changed. The monks know it. At Mount Athos, they've read the same prayers for centuries, timed perfectly to the day. Now they can't finish before dark. In Tibet, candles crafted to burn exactly 24 hours, unchanged for 1,000 years, now outlast the sun. Scientists are measuring it. Today's 24 hours compresses to the equivalent of just 18 hours a generation ago. Your ancestors felt time differently. They lived in it, not through it. You're barely skimming the surface of your own existence. And the truth no one has the courage to tell you, you're spending your limited heartbeats on things that won't matter when those 3,000 mornings run out. The Mayans predicted this quickening. The Vedic seers warned of this compression before consciousness shifts. But here's what they didn't tell you. This acceleration isn't happening to you. It's happening because of you. You're dying by 1,000 identical days. Remember being 7? A single summer stretched forever. Each day an unexplored universe. Each moment electric with possibility. That wasn't time moving differently. That was you. Fully awake, fully alive. Now, you sleepwalk through weeks that blur together. Yesterday, last Tuesday, 3 months ago, all indistinguishable from each other. This isn't time's fault. It's yours. Your brain measures time by what it notices. New experiences create memory markers. No markers? That time might as well never have existed. A brutal experiment proved this. Researchers found that people who couldn't form new memories still felt subjective time passing. But when asked how much time had gone by, they consistently underestimated by 40%. Without fresh memories, time compresses. Your life is compressing right now. Look at yesterday. What do you remember? Really, name 5 specific moments. Can't do it? Then yesterday barely existed for you. Your ancestors knew better. They lived by sunrise and sunset, moonrise and tide. Their time expanded and contracted with meaning, not machinery. The Greeks called it kairos, time measured by soul impact, not seconds. You live trapped in chronos, artificial time, digital minutes marching relentlessly while you click, scroll, worry, and wait for a future that never fully arrives. Every identical commute, every mindless scroll, every Netflix binge where 3 episodes blend into one, these aren't just wasted hours, they're erased hours. Time your brain deletes because nothing worth recording happened. The hard truth, your life isn't short. You're making it short by how you live it. Your soul is starving for wonder, for presence, for moments that matter. But you keep feeding it routine. And with each identical day, another piece of your finite life vanishes, never to return. Your brain is ruthlessly efficient. It's killing your experience of being alive. Remember your drive home today? Of course you don't. Your brain erased it, deemed it unworthy of your conscious awareness, and deleted it from your experience. Gone. Forever. This isn't just happening to your commute. It's happening to your marriage, your parenting, your health, your entire existence. Your brain only bothers recording what's novel or emotionally significant. Everything else gets compressed into oblivion. A shocking study from Harvard found participants could recall only 17% of what they did last Tuesday if it matched their usual routine. 83% of their lived experience, gone without a trace. Think about that. 5 out of 6 moments of your life might as well never have happened. This isn't just psychological theory, it's neural reality. fMRI scans show dramatically decreased brain activity when processing routine inputs. Your neural pathways literally shut down during repetitive experiences. By 40, a year subjectively feels 50% shorter than it did at 20. By 80, A year feels like just 3 months. But here's what should terrify you. This acceleration isn't inevitable. It's a choice. When you learn something new, dopamine and norepinephrine flood your brain. These neurochemicals don't just make you feel good, they literally stretch your perception of time. So ask yourself, when was the last time you were a beginner at something? When did you last feel the electric discomfort of not knowing what comes next? Count your new experiences from the past month. Actually count them. Less than 5? Then you're not living a full life. You're living the same day on repeat. With minor variations, your life hasn't become a hallway with no paintings. It's become a single room you never leave. And here's the truth that should break your heart. On your deathbed, life of routine won't feel like a life at all. It will feel like a handful of vivid days surrounded by vast, empty spaces where nothing happened. Because your brain doesn't count time by days lived, it counts by days remembered. Time isn't what you think it is. Einstein proved it mathematically. Mystics experienced it directly. Your own dreams confirm it every night. Time isn't a constant river. It's a responsive field that bends to consciousness. Something is happening to this field right now. The Schumann Resonance, Earth's electromagnetic heartbeat, maintained 7.83 Hz for recorded history. In recent years, it's spiked to 36 Hz, 42 Hz, even 50 Hz. Scientists are baffled. Ancient prophecies aren't. The Hopi called it the Great Purification. The Maya calculated its precise window. The Vedic calendar named it the transition from Kali Yuga to Dwapara Yuga, when consciousness itself accelerates beyond material density. This isn't mystical nonsense. Quantum physicists now acknowledge that time and consciousness are inextricably linked. Time literally slows or accelerates based on the observer. You are the observer, and you've been observing poorly. Your soul doesn't count seconds. It measures moments of awakening, of truth, of love, of purpose. Count those in your recent life. How many have you had? The painful truth. Time isn't accelerating to torture you. It's accelerating to wake you up. It's the universe's alarm clock getting progressively louder, saying, "Wake up, wake up. This matters." Neuroscientist Dr. Joe Dispenza's research shows something remarkable. During deep meditation, participants consistently report that time disappears. EEG readings confirm their brainwaves enter theta and delta states, where time perception fundamentally changes. They don't just feel time differently, they interface with it differently. This isn't pseudoscience. It's the bleeding edge of consciousness research, suggesting what mystics have always known: your relationship with time is a choice, not a scheduler choice, a consciousness choice. Rumi said it, "Time is a created thing. To say I don't have time is to say I don't want to." The horrifying truth: you don't have a time problem, you have an awareness problem, and the universe is compressing your experience of time to force you to solve it before it's too late. Your prison wasn't built in a day, and you won't escape it with half measures. Here's how you revolt against time's tyranny. First, ambush your brain with novelty every single day. Not just weekends, not just vacations. Today, now. Drive a different route home. Brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand. Speak to a stranger. Eat something you've never tasted. Your brain registers novelty as life worth recording. No novelty, no memory, no life. Second, practice ruthless presence. 5 minutes, non-negotiable. Set a timer. Close your eyes. Feel your body. Hear the sounds around you. Notice the space between your thoughts. This isn't meditation for enlightenment. This is training your consciousness to fully occupy your life again. A study from University College London found that just 3 weeks of daily mindfulness practice increased subjects' ability to recall details from each day by 63%. That's not improvement. That's resurrection of lost life. Third, create deliberate memory anchors. Your brain measures time by what it can retrieve. Force it to retrieve. Take one specific photo every day, not for Instagram, for your memory. Write one sentence each night about what made today different from yesterday. Tell someone what surprised you today. No anchors, no time. Just an undifferentiated blur of existence. Fourth, reclaim your mornings ruthlessly. The most studied neuroscientist in Harvard's history, Dr. Sarah Lazar, found that what happens in the first hour after waking literally shapes your brain's neural firing patterns for the entire day. Your phone is someone else's agenda hijacking your limited consciousness. Ban it until you've connected with your own breath, body, and purpose. Finally, and most crucially, live backwards from your death. Stop. Close your eyes. See yourself at 90, looking back. What breaks that future you's heart about how you're living now? What would they beg you to change before it's too late? This isn't morbid. It's the only perspective that matters. Sarah was 42 when she came to me. Successful career, beautiful family, and a gnawing emptiness as years vanished without trace. 6 weeks after implementing these practices, she broke down crying. I can remember Tuesday. I can remember what the clouds looked like, what my coffee tasted like, what my daughter said that made me laugh. I haven't been able to remember a normal Tuesday in 15 years. She wasn't managing time better. She was finally living inside her own life again. You can make this same radical choice. Time isn't your enemy. Unconsciousness is. Right now, somewhere in your life, you're experiencing something for the last time, and you don't even know it. The last time you'll hear your child laugh that particular way. The last time you'll see that elderly relative smile. The last time you'll walk through your neighborhood in autumn. The last conversation with someone you assume will always be there. These moments are passing while you're mentally elsewhere, assuming there will always be another chance. There won't be. Let me ask you the question your future self is screaming across time. If you died tomorrow, would the way you live today be enough? I know your answer because I know mine. No. God, no. Because somewhere beneath your schedules and notifications and worries, your soul is suffocating. It's gasping for the oxygen of full presence, of meaning, of the raw, terrifying beauty of being completely alive in this one irreplaceable moment. We began with time accelerating. We end with the truth. Time isn't measuring seconds. It's measuring you. It's measuring how awake you are in your own life, how present you are for the miracles happening in plain sight, how aligned you are with what you know in your bones matters most. Look at your hands, now. Really look at them. The impossibility of consciousness experiencing itself through this temporary arrangement of atoms. The miracle that is you, reading these words, breathing this air, existing at all. These hands will decompose. This consciousness will transfer. This exact configuration of existence, the you that is reading these words right now, will never exist again in the entire future history of the universe. This is it. Your one chance to be this you. What will you do with the heartbeats you have left? Will you sacrifice them to routine, to distraction, to everyone else's agenda? Or will you finally rebel against time's theft and declare, this moment, this one right here, I will fully, completely live? Because time isn't speeding up. Your consciousness is powering down. The universe keeps sending you the same message louder each time. Wake up. This isn't about managing minutes. It's about remembering what you are. You are not a visitor passing through life. You are life itself, experiencing its own magnificence through the temporary miracle of you. Stop waiting for time to slow down. Start showing up for the life that's already here, desperately trying to be noticed before it's gone. When a parent watches their child sleep, time stands still. When lovers connect beyond words, minutes stretch to infinity. When you create something from your soul's voice, the clock loses all power. This is your birthright, to live inside the eternal now. Not tomorrow, not someday, right here. Time doesn't fly. We fall asleep and forget to catch it. Wake up. Please wake up. Before your last chance to live becomes just another moment you missed. If these words cracked something open in you, if just for a breath you felt time slow as truth landed in your heart, then you know someone else who needs this awakening too. Because we're all running out of time. But we don't have to die before we've truly lived.